Hey guys, what is up? Sorry about that. Coming at you with deck profile. This one is a battling bot series. Now, I actually managed to get over a Star Eater, otherwise known as Starform Dragon or Celestial Dragon, with this deck. I like it. I like this deck. This deck is pretty fun. I also am going to be doing a Boojin deck profile in the next video, so the next video will be Boojins. So, anyway, to start off with, we have 3 Battling Boxer Counter Punch. These guys you banish from the hand or graveyard, and the monster, the Battling Boxer monster, gains 1,000 attack until the end phase. And you can only use Battling Boxer Counter Punch once per turn, so don't think about using them more than once because you can't. Because then you will get counter punched by the judge. Oh yeah, I just went there. Anyway, level 3, 0 attack. He's just basically a floater. You want him in the graveyard or in your hand. He's the honest of the deck. Gives the monster 1,000 attack, blah 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 blah. Glassjaw, he's your main recycler. When he's targeted for an attack, destroy it. When it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, target a battling boxer monster in your graveyard except Glassjaw, and add it to your hand. Recycle back your switch hitters. Pretty smart thinking. 3 battling boxer headgeared. This guy, when you normal summon him, you can send a battling boxer monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can send a level 4 monster, one of the level 4 ones, so that you can special summon a switch hitter. Or you can send your counter punch to the graveyard to get easy attack power. Then you have Spar. When you control a battling boxer monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do, you cannot conduct your battle phase for the rest of this turn. So Spar, when you summon it that way, you can't attack. But you don't need to. You don't need to. But he's a level 4, and yeah, he's awesome. Switch hitter. When you normal summon it, target a battling boxer monster in your graveyard, and special summon that target. You cannot special summon any monsters during the turn you activate this effect, except battling boxer monsters. So you get restricted to only being able to play battling boxer monsters when you use switch hitter, which really isn't that big of a deal, but it's okay. Then you have triple Goblin Bird. Get an extra normal summon of a level 4, we'll get a special summon of a level 4 level monster. Bring out Glassjaw, Headgeared, or Spar with that. You always want to save your switch hitter. You always want to save your switch hitters. But yeah, that's an easy Utopia or another rank 4 monster. Then you have Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, your basic trio. It's necessary. Pug Duality to help speed the build up just a little bit. It's not too much faster, but it gets speeded up. Triple ranked up Magic Barian's Force and triple Numeron's Force. Numeron Force is good because it negates the effects of other face-up cards in the field except the summoned monster. Barian's Force is useful against XYZ decks, against decks that have XYZ monsters, which is pretty much every deck in this format. Barian's Force, you get to take one of their XYZ material and attach it to your monster as one of its own material. So Barian's Force is good. Double Bottomless gets rid of monsters. Triple Compulse gets you over Zenmains, gets you over a lot of troublesome monsters. There's a lot of things in this format that are very, very difficult to get over, and Compulse can get you over them. Dimensional Prison, get you over a lot of stupid freaking XYZ monsters. It'll get you over a lot of things. Unless it's, number 74 Master Blades. In that case, well, Dimensional Prison doesn't do any good because it targets it. One Mirror Force, get rid of monsters. Solemn Judgment and Solemn Warning. Stop big summons, big pushes. Stop rekindling, stuff like that. And 2 Starlight Road, because your opponent's going to want to definitely take you out with heavy storms and stuff like that. And Dark Holes, so this is a good extra lineup. Well, a good monster lineup. Well, sorry, trap base. 1 Abyss Dweller, stop effects in the graveyard. 2 Battling Boxer, lead Yoke. If a Battling Boxer monster you would control would be destroyed. Detach this card instead of from this card instead of destroying one of those monsters. When XYZ material is detached from this card, it gains 800 attack. So he can become a very powerful monster. Lead Yoke is very powerful, and it will save itself. Really, really awesome. Lead Yoke will save itself and become a big 3,000 attack beater. Then if it would be hit again, well, that's 2,800 attack. He's too good. Maestro gets you over some stupid things. Number 105, Battling Boxer, Star Cestus. This guy is amazing. During each player's battle step, if a Battling Boxer monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, negate the effects of the opponent's monster until the end of the turn. That monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, your opponent would take any battle damage you would have taken from that battle. So, Star Cestus is OP, it's 2,500 attack, 1,600 defense. Then we move on to Shockmaster. Everyone knows what Shockmaster does, but I have to explain Shockmaster. I should punch you. But you can negate, or you can basically make it to where effects cannot be activated. You can declare spell, trap, or monsters. Use its effect once per turn. Stop important freaking cards. 3, number 39, Utopia. Utopia is just really good. 2, number C105, Battling Boxer, Comet Cestus. This guy is wicked to hell. First off, he's a 2,800 attack monster, 2,000 defense. Pretty hard to get over. When it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the destroyed monster's original attack. If this card has number 105 Battling Boxer Star Cestus as an XYZ material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material, target 1 monster your opponent controls, and destroy it. If you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's attack on the field. This is Utopia AV on steroids. It literally is Utopia AV on steroids. Speaking of Utopia AV, we have 2 of them as well. When this card is in its owner's possession, when this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can target an XYZ monster in the graveyard, return that target to the extra deck. If this card has a Utopia monster, it gains this effect. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material, then target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's attack on the field. So Utopia AV and Comet Cestus have a very similar effect. They're both rank 5s. Comet Cestus is harder to get out, but is much more powerful. And then 1 Stillstorm Roach for all those big synchro pushes. Anyways guys, this is my first version of this build. I hope to show you, I hope to update this and make it even more powerful in the near future. So I guess stay tuned and see what I have to offer.